Hi there, my name is Austin. I'm a yoga instructor and a personal trainer, and I'm here to give you just a quick after workout stretch or post workout stretch. So we're going to start standing. Definitely no need to have any equipment here. If you want to keep your shoes on, that's totally fine too. First thing that we're going to do is interlace the fingers and press up towards the ceiling. Get nice and long here and start to bring that element of the breath. This element of yoga, super important. The breath is something that we focus on quite a bit. Can allow ourselves to relax a little more here, get a little deeper stretch, more flexibility after we're nice and warm from a good workout. So we're reaching up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in here. On the exhale, I want you to take it to a side bend. Go ahead, inhale, come back to center. Exhale, we'll take it to the other side. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, release those arms. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the back now. The palms can be touching here, or maybe a little space in between if that is not available. Let's go ahead and drop those fists down. Open the chest and the chin up towards the ceiling here. Stretching out the front of our shoulders, the chest muscles. Take about 3 deep breaths. Awesome. Go ahead on this next inhale. We'll exhale, start to forward fold. Keeping those hands interlaced. They're probably reaching up towards the ceiling here. Just doing as best as we can to fold, let that head hang heavy. And we'll slowly make our way back to standing here. Go ahead, release those hands. We'll take the right leg forward. We're going to step that left foot back. Go ahead and take the hands inside of the right foot here. So you see my right foot's about as wide as my yoga mat. My hands inside of this right foot. I'm going to drop the left knee down. So we're going to stay here and breathe. If this is a good stretch, keep the chest lifted, the chin lifted. Should feel a good stretch through the hamstring on that right side. And if you want to get a little deeper, we can take it to the forearms. Two more deep breaths here. And we're going to start to lift up onto the hands if we're on the forearms. Let's turn this right knee open, coming onto the outer edge of that right foot. You can even take the right hand and press it to the inside of the knee if this feels good. Awesome. Go ahead. We'll bring that foot back to the center of our mat, both hands on either side now. And let's sit back for half split. So this foot, right foot's going to come up. Those toes point towards the face as we sit the hips back. Staying here, breathing deep into that right hamstring. If you want to get a little deeper, we can bring that nose down towards the knee. And we'll come forward. Let's take that right knee down and back now. We'll take the left foot and step it forward. So left foot on the outer edge of our mat here. Both hands inside of that left foot. Go ahead. Lift the chest here. Lift the chin. Breathe deep into that left hamstring now. And just like last side, if you want to get deeper, go ahead and bring it down to the forearms. Two more deep breaths. And we'll come back up on the hands here. We're going to spin open this left knee onto the outer edge of our left foot. And just like last time, if you want to stay here, stay here. If you want to get a little deeper, maybe we press the inside of that knee open just a little more. Awesome. Go ahead, wiggle that left foot to the middle of our mat, both hands on either side, and then same thing as we did last time. We're going to sit those hips back. Left foot lifts up towards our face into half splits here. One more deep breath here. And we'll step this left foot back onto all fours. So let's get into the shoulders a little bit here. On all fours, we're going to start to walk those hands forward. As we do, let's go ahead and drop the forearms down and melt that chest down towards the mat. The hips stay lifted here. And we should be feeling a good stretch through the shoulders and the upper back. Taking about 4 or 5 deep breaths in this puppy posture. Go ahead, start to roll forward onto the elbows here for Sphinx. One of my favorite yoga poses that there is. Go ahead, take the hands out in front, lift the chest, and we'll tuck that chin to help keep the neck long. The feet, the tops of the feet just pressing gently down into the mat behind us. Three more deep breaths here. Awesome. We'll go ahead, take the hands now underneath the shoulders. We're going to press into the tops of the feet, lifting up into our upward facing dog. Deep breath here. Go ahead, drop those knees down. Take the big toes to touch together, and we'll sit the hips onto the heels. Let the upper body fall forward here for child's pose. Finishing with 3 deep breaths in child's pose here. Let that forehead relax down. And we'll start to walk those hands back under, lifting back onto the knees. And I want to thank you for joining me for a little quick post-workout stretch. I hope it made you feel a little bit better. One last deep inhale here. We'll rise the palms up overhead and then take the hands down to heart center. Namaste.